Hello students. So now today we are starting a new chapter, planning. Planning word is not new for you. आप लोगों ने planning हमेशा सुना होगा. Like हम कहते हैं फ्रेंड्स के साथ चलो इस बार संडे का कुछ प्लान बनाते हैं. घर में भी सुनते हैं हम लोग, कहीं जाना है किसी फंक्शन में या कभी घूमने का प्लान बना रहे हैं. तो I don't think this is a new term for you. Planning is something which is required for every segment, in every type of organization. Okay, even in a government company, even in a private business. आप लोगों ने गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में सुना होगा, पहले हमारे 5 ईयर प्लान्स बना करते थे. अब हमारे पास नीति आयोग है, who does this function of plans. Sometimes we have to make big plans, sometimes we have to make small plans. There is a different type of plan for birthday party, plan for study, plan for going outside, plan with family, plan with friends. An organization does planning, the sales plan, production plan, customer satisfaction plan. So there are so many types of planning. So in this chapter we will all discuss about planning. So our today's topic is what is the concept of planning and why it is important to study planning. So according to Fayol, planning is the chalking out a plan of action, that is the results envisaged, the line of action to be followed, the stages to go through and methods to यूज़. ये हमें कॉन्सेप्ट दिया था फेयोल ने, दैट हमारा नेक्स्ट एक्शन क्या है, व्हाट इज़ द प्लान ऑफ एक्शन एंड व्हाट रिजल्ट्स वी वांट फ्रॉम दिस एक्शन एंड हाउ these results will be achieved and what are the different stages which we need to pass to that result. So planning is deciding in advance what to do and how to do. We are here today. This is our today. We are here and this is our future. So there is a gap. This is a gap. So planning helps to bridge this gap. What we want to achieve in future, we have to think now. हमें अभी सोचना पड़ेगा. Fine. So planning is of so many activities that deciding in advance what to do and how to do. So we can say that planning is art of possible. What is possible, that is to be find out. That art of possibility is planning. हम ये कह सकते हैं कि what we want to achieve, if we want to achieve a goal that this ball should go in this basket, then we have to plan, we have to action. So this is all that all business firms would like to be successful. All business firm will like to increase their sale. All business firm wants to earn profit. So all managers dream of all these things and strive to achieve their goals. So to turn out these dreams into reality, if and only if managers think in advance, if managers work with creativity and analyze the business opportunities and all the constraints also. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपके रास्ते में कोई problems आएंगी ही नहीं. There are so many problems in a way you are going through. So to judge, to define, to analyze all the constraints, to define and analyze all the opportunities, and by taking both of them, when we plan and when we take action, that is called planning. So importance of planning. इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ प्लानिंग को समझने के लिए हमारे पास कुछ फेमस कोटेशंस हैं. वी शुड गो थ्रू दैट कोटेशंस फर्स्ट. लाइक विंस्टन चर्चिल ने कहा, प्लान्स आर द लिटिल इम्पॉर्टेंस बट प्लानिंग इज एसेंशियल. बेंजामिन फ्रैंकलिन सेड दैट इफ यू फेल टू प्लान you are planning to fail. Likewise हमारे पास एक और quotation है, planning without action is futile. Means आपने planning कर ली but उस पर कुछ action ही नहीं लिया, that is waste. And action without planning is fatal. Fine. So Paul J. Mayer ने कहा कि productivity is never an accident. This is never an accident. अचानक से कुछ नहीं आता. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning and focused effort. आप ये कहो कि हमारे मार्क्स भगवान चाहेगा तो आएंगे, भगवान नहीं चाहेगा, आप चाहेगा तो आओगे. If you want to achieve some result, that will not be an accident. If you want to score good, if you want to go high, then this will not be an accident. This will be the result of your commitment, your excellence, your intelligence planning and your focus. So doing things without thinking about them and thinking about things without doing them, this is basically failure occurs. Means if you don't plan, the failure will be sure, but if you plan, the success rate will be sure. So this is all in your hands. So how planning is important in a business organization, we will go through with this. First, planning provides direction. Basically, planning ensures that the goal or objectives are clearly stated so that they act as a guide for deciding what action should be taken and which direction. अगर आपके goals clearly defined हैं and employees are aware of that goals, then the goals can be achieved. There will be no chances of not achieving that goals. So all the departments and individuals in the organization are able to work in coordination only if planning is done and that is communicated properly, so that all will go in this direction only. Okay. Next, planning reduces the risk of uncertainty, because planning is an activity which enables a manager to look ahead and anticipate changes. जो भी future में changes हैं उनके लिए anticipate करना by deciding in advance the tasks to be performed. So planning shows the way to deal with changes and uncertain events. That's why planning is important, because आप future को पकड़ नहीं सकते, आप future को change नहीं कर सकते. Next is planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Means planning serves as the basis of coordinating the activities and efforts of different divisions, departments and individuals. हमारे जितने भी डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं उनको एक कोऑर्डिनेटेड बिहेवियर इन कोऑर्डिनेटेड अप्रोच प्लानिंग के बेसिस पे मिलता है. So it helps in avoiding all the confusion and misunderstandings, because planning ensures that all the thoughts, all the actions are carried on without any interruptions. All the redundant activities are minimized or eliminated. So through planning, it is very easy to detect inefficiencies and take corrective measures to deal with them. So planning helps to eliminate all the wasteful activities. Then planning promotes innovative ideas, because you plan in advance. So, and this is the first function for any new organization. So new ideas can take the shape of concrete plans. जब भी आप कोई काम एकदम जल्दबाजी में करते हो, अचानक से करते हो, तो आप उस काम को बस करके ख़त्म कर देते हो. बट when you have sufficient time to plan everything, when you have space of time, then your work will be more innovative and more creative. So it is the most challenging activity for the management. Which activity? Planning, as it guides all future actions leading to growth and prosperity of the business. Okay? Then planning facilitates decision making. Through planning, all the decisions are to be taken. Whatever we want to achieve in future, for that purpose we are making planning right now. So planning helps the manager to look into the future and make a choice amongst the various alternative courses of action. जितने भी डिफरेंट एक्शंस हैं उनके वेरियस ऑल्टरनेटिव्स क्या हैं, हर ऑल्टरनेटिव को प्रॉस एंड कॉन्स को स्टडी करना, एंड आफ्टर स्टडिंग ऑल दीज pros and cons, the best alternative is to be selected. So the manager has to evaluate each alternative and select the most viable proposition. ऐसा कोई ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हमें एक ही ऑल्टरनेटिव लेना है. We can make the proposition of different alternatives also. So planning involves setting targets and predicting future conditions. Fine. The next is establishes standards for controlling. Because आप कंट्रोलिंग कैसे करोगे? कुछ भी कंट्रोल करने के लिए हमें कुछ बेस तो चाहिए. जब तक हमारे पास बेसिस नहीं होंगे हम कंट्रोल किसके बेसिस पे करेंगे? सो प्लानिंग इन्वॉल्व्स सेटिंग ऑफ गोल्स, एंड आफ्टर प्लानिंग all the other functions are doing as per planning. So planning provides the goals or standards against which actual performance is measured, because by comparing actual performance with some standard, managers can know whether they have actually able to attain the goals or not, and if they are able to achieve the goals, then this is good. And if they are not able to achieve the goals, then what are the causes and how much the results are deviated from the actuals. हमारे results और actuals में कितना deviation है, उसका deviation का nature क्या है, on that basis the analysis of deviations, the next planning is to be done. So if there were no goals and standards, then finding deviations will not be possible. Then the corrective actions cannot be taken. Okay. So now we conclude this session today, and in the next session we will discuss about the features of planning and limitations of planning, that what are the basic features and why planning sometimes costs to the firm more. So in case of any query, you can put your query in the comment box and or mail to me at rajshritutorials@gmail.com. Thank you so much and very wish you good luck.